Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get to the business end of the 2018 BNL Rotax Golden Trophy being held here at Genk in Belgium, home of champions. It's now time for the DD2 and the DD2 Masters final, the first of three that will conclude the action here on Sunday, November 4th, 2018. Your grid lineup is as follows. On the front row, it is Daniel Mahacek on pole position with South Africa's Jason Coetzee alongside for company. Then we have Ronnie Göttler, Piotr Wisnicki, Pascal Druing, Barry Pullinger rounding out the top six. Jomanovic and Schiblak, who's already qualified for the grand finals in 3 weeks, will line up on row 4. Slavomir Moransky, who's already qualified, starts from 9th ahead of Antti Olikainen. William van der Kersch and Christoph Adams round out the top 12. Adams has already qualified too. Radny and Zeifried are on row 7. Helfinger and Lupfer are on row 8. Tamsin Germain starting in 17th ahead of Steve Bull, so it is a British row 9. Then we have Timo Haug and Euripidis Hatzistefanis on row 10. Michael Becker has also qualified this year for the grand finals. Will be lining up alongside Emil Kerimovs on the 11th row. Luke Schiepers, Ilya Oloskins, Gilles Puellings, Alexander Vermeulen, Thomas Vilzinski, Maxim Shaposhikov, Gatis Vitols, Alexander Derlinger, Tom Dessert, Dimitri Ostrowski, Imke Arts, Nick van Vught and Karl Klebort complete the 35-strong grid. 18 rows, 35 competitors set to get into battle for 14 minutes plus 1 additional lap, and at the end of it all we will crown 2 more BNL Rotax Golden Trophy champions here in 2018 in the DD2 and the DD2 Masters category. So 14 minutes plus 1 additional lap awaits us here at Genk. Time is now 2 minutes to 3 in the afternoon. Weather temperatures at the moment is around 13 degrees still, so 66% humidity, 5-mile-an-hour wind. The grid now gets into the final part of the rolling start formation phase. But the grid looks to be a bit spread out. I'm hoping they're going to get things underway very shortly. Red lights on the starting gantry. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It is time for the DD2 and the DD2 Masters ranks to roar into life. Are we going to get a green light this time? Yes, we do. And we go flying into turn number 1, as looks to be that there's going to be some drivers really trying to hustle their way through the field. I know the likes of Barry Pullinger, Daniel Mahacek will be gunning for that golden ticket. Mahacek missed out by a fraction of points, around 7 or 8 at the end of the Rotax Max Euro Trophy. There is one driver right at the tail end of the field who is a bit further adrift. As the field starts to go through, Barry Pullinger looking incredibly aggressive there. Going into turn 7 is the Brit in the 607. And we'll watch for the wait for the race to unfold. As Christoph Adams is the one at the back of the field. He's decided, oh, you know what, I've already qualified. Oh, that was a bit of a slide there going into turn 10. Incredibly wild there, and that looks to be the treble 6, I believe. Or the 656, that could have been Tommy Helfinger, I think, might have doing a sideways drift there. Excuse me, but at the moment, Daniel Mahacek leads. Ronnie Göttler in second, Jason Coetzee in third. Pascal Druing, Piotr Wisnicki and Barry Pullinger round out the top 6 at the moment. Leading the DD2 Masters is Moransky, who's already qualified. So at the moment the person in the prime seat is Tommy Helfinger. So if the winner of the category is by a driver that's already qualified, the next person will be the respective recipient. So Moransky currently up in the top 10, running as high as 8th at the moment, is the pole in the 676. Meanwhile, Mahacek is trying to get away from Ronnie Göttler from Germany. Jason Coetzee running in 3rd position at the minute. Barry Pullinger is closing on the back bumper of Piotr Wisnicki. That is the battle for 5th position. 12 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock to go. And at the moment, Mahacek is pulling out a lead out of over Göttler to the tune of around half a second in the minute, as there is a bit more argy-bargy a little bit further down the top 10 at the moment, with Barry Pullinger being there or thereabouts. He's currently now running in 5th position. So Piotr Wisnicki has lost out to Pullinger, and also compatriot from Poland, Karol Jurmanowicz. But meanwhile, Mahacek is leading the race and is trying to just get away a little bit further from Ronnie Gertler, trying to exert his dominance on this particular event. As we're seeing a few more drivers getting a bit more sideways coming through turns 9 and 10, or through into 10, as the leader is still streaking away. That was a pretty impressive lap from Daniel Mahacek, as we've got more overtakes. It looks like that Pascal Druing might have just got past Jason Kurtzy, as has maybe Piotr Wisnicki as well. So Mahacek leading in DD2 Masters. Now down in 9th position is Sławomir Morański from Poland, currently in 9th, just ahead of William van der Kaas from the Netherlands, who is currently occupying the... Oh, there's been contact and someone has been spun 180 degrees the wrong way, coming out of turns 7 and 8. And that is the 6.04 of Pascal Druing from Germany. So Pascal Druing now eliminated effectively from this race, but manages to recirculate, so that's really changed the dynamic. So Mahacek crosses the start-finish line, just over 10 minutes to go, and the difference between himself and Ronnie Gertler has now gone up to 1.4 seconds. A further 1.6 seconds adrift is Piotr Wisnicki, who's nearly 3/10 ahead of Jason Kurtzy, and Barry Pullinger, who rounds out the top 5. Masters action at the moment. Morański is in 8th position overall, Antti Ollikainen 11th, Tommy Helfinger is in 15th, Euripides Hatzistefanis has got Tamsin Germain for company. Behind them is Michael Becker and Timo Haug, who is in 19th on the overall race order at the moment. But the top two trying to make a bit of a breakaway at the minute. A bit of a lonely race, I think, for Ronnie Gertler now, as he's being left high and dry by Daniel Mahacek, who's absolutely surging away, and now he breaks the gap to even further distance to around 1.7 seconds. Wisnicki 3rd, Kurtzy was 4th. I think that is now Barry Pullinger up in front. Well, no, we've got Kurtzy in 4th still in the minute. Barry Pullinger is ahead of the number 62 of Jurmanowicz from Poland, and behind them looks to be Zander Przyblak in the 6.22. William van der Kaas up into 8th. Morański now completes the top 10. Nice work by Lawrence Seyfried from Germany in the number 6.39. Now up into 11th position is the young German, just 16 years of age. Whereas Mahacek now crosses the start-finish line. 8.5 minutes to go. Oh, dearie me. What a bit of a drama for the number 6.33 there. And that is Nick van Vught, who got caught, I think, a little bit there. Might have been the slightest of contact, unsettled the back of the back axle of the Dutchman's cart and put him sideways, and onto the grass he went. So at the moment, Mahacek has a lead of over 2.1 seconds from Ronnie Gertler from Germany. Morański in 10th. So keeping an eye on the DD2 Masters running order. Morański leads the class in 10th, Ollikainen in 12th, Helfinger 15th, Hatzistefanis, Germain and Becker complete the top 18 drivers. Timo Haug now completes the top 20. So we have 7.5 minutes to go, plus 1 additional lap to complete our second final of the 2018 BNL Rotax Golden Trophy. It's a pleasure to have you all along on the live stream. We've been hitting as high as about 220 viewers so far. Thanks for everyone that's continued to like the BNL Karting Series Facebook page, which is on the verge of hitting 500 likes. We're on around about 465. We had about 46 this weekend in the lead up to the event, and we want to hit the magic number as quickly as possible. So please feel free to go to the dedicated BNL Karting Series Facebook page. You can type that into your search engine. We're also on Instagram at BMC_BNL, and also the official website is bnlkartingseries.com, available in both English and Dutch languages. Meanwhile, at the front of the field, Mahacek is just keeping it calm and consistent with 6 minutes and 37 on the clock. Extends the gap to Ronnie Gertler to the tune of 2.574 seconds. Viznicki, Courtesy, Pullinger ran out the top 5. Jurmanovic is now into 6th position as Moransky drops out of the top 10 with Madeleine Radny and Lawrence Seyfried now up into 8th and 9th position. William van der Kaj now completes the top 10. And there was a nice little overtake there, just coming into my line of sight just now, and it looks like Shriblack might have just got past Jurmanovic for 6th position, which the Belgian has done now. 5 minutes and 50 on the clock to go. Leading the classes respectively, Mahacek leads the race overall, and it's going to be quite an extensive gap now, 2.945 seconds. Leading in DD2, it is Moransky with Olikainen around half a tenth of a second behind at the minute. So 0.052 between first and second in DD2 Masters. So Shriblack did get past Jurmanovic for 6th place. Other positions that have changed, Gilles Brillings from Belgium in the 6-12 now up into 21st. Michael Becker up into 17th, having got past Tamsin Germain from the UK. With Christoph Adams not opting to take any further participation, calling it a day after 4 laps. We're now on to lap number 10 here. So Mahacek now continues to lead the gap now between himself and Germany's Ronnie Gertler is now an impressive 3.245 seconds, as we've got a nice little battle there between Viznicki and Jason Courtesy from South Africa for 3rd place. So the South African really trying to get past the Polish driver before the end of this particular encounter. This is the second of our 4 finals taking place here at the B&L Rotax Golden Trophy in 2018. So other changes in positions, we've got the likes of Nick van Vught up to 32nd, Tom Dessert from Belgium up into 31st. Carl Clairvaux in the meantime has really been flying as the Belgian in the 6.52, now up into 23rd position. Which puts him 9th in DD2. 3 and 3/4 minutes to go, plus an additional lap. The gap now has extended. Daniel Mahacek is just pumping in the hot laps, treating it like a glorified qualifying session, and has just posted a 54.468 on that last lap alone, lap number 11. So we're now on to lap number 12 here. And Viznicki has now got past Ronnie Gertler. So Viznicki now into 2nd position, 3.579 seconds behind Daniel Mahacek from Austria. So that was the battle I was seeing a little bit earlier on, as Gertler is still pretty much quite close to Piotr Viznicki, who's keeping it calm with the steering inputs, heading through the triple left-hander at turns 3, 4 and 5 before they head into the 180-degree right-hander at turn number 6 before they blast down the straight on the back part of the circuit, reaching speeds of around about 120 to 125 kilometers an hour before they go hard on the brakes into turn number 7 with a quick right-left chicane before they head into turn number 9. And Viznicki still keeping it calm and composed ahead of Ronnie Gertler. So at the moment, well, Moransky has dropped down into 12th position, which means that Antti Olikainen from Finland in the 673 rounds out the top 10, but not only that, leads the DD2 Masters class. And we're coming into the last 2 or so minutes, so around 2 minutes and 45 seconds time. We will find out as, well, it looks like Zander Shriblack has got past Barry Pullinger, who's trying to get past himself. as they go through into turn number 6. Power down the back straight, pass, and literally fly past with pure horsepower, with the road going traffic immediately parallel to their left hand side. So the top 10 in the respective categories at the moment, Mahacek leads by 3.77 seconds from Wisnicki. Gertler, Kurtzi, Schiblak 5th, Pullinger 6th, Jomanovic 7th, Radny, Zeifried and Van der Kaj. That's your top 10, but Van der Kaj is just outside of the top 10 in 11th position. And in terms of the top runners in DD2 Masters, Oli Kainen, Moransky, Helfinger, Becker, Hatzi Stefanis, Jermaine, Haug, Alaskins and Clairvaux, with Alexander Derlinger rounding out the top 10 in DD2 Masters. 45 on the clock remaining, so just a few moments away for concluding the DD2 and DD2 Masters action here at the 2018 event of the BNL Rotax Golden Trophy. So Mahacek will cross the timing line before the expiry of the clock, and that will be with 18 seconds to go as he crosses the start finish line, so it will be this plus an additional lap. Wisnicki has put a bit of distance between himself and Ronnie Gertler, who rounds out the top 3. Jason Kurtzi having a bit of a lonely race in 4th position, ahead of Schiblak, Pullinger and Jomanovic, who are having a great scrap over 5th to 7th position as they go through turn 5, pretty much line astern. And it looks like, has Pullinger got back in front? I think he has, yes, but Schiblak's having other ideas, and in the tow is Jomanovic as well. So Schiblak gets past Pullinger once again, going through turn 7 into turn 8, and then into the right-hander at turn 9. So, time has expired, and this time around, coming around the final corner, couple of corners, is Austria's Daniel Mahacek. Absolutely dominant in this race, and also pretty much through the weekend. 1 lap to go for the Austrian in the 6:30. Wisnicki 2nd, Ronnie Gertler 3rd, Jason Kurtzi from South Africa in 4th position, ahead of Pullinger, Schiblak and Jomanovic, Radny, Zeifried, Oli Kainen in 10th, who leads the DD2 Masters category in this particular race. Then it's Moransky, Van der Kaj, look for Helfinger, Becker, Hatzi Stefanis, Schippers, Bull, Jermaine, Haug, Oloskins, Prellings, Clairvaux, Arts, Druing, Derlinger, Kerimovs, Ostrovsky, Shaposnikov, Van Vught, Vitols, Dessert, Virginski and Vermeulen being the last of the 34 runners still around the track. But, ladies and gentlemen, in 2018 in the BNL Rotax Golden Trophy, qualifying for the 19th running of the Rotax Max Challenge Grand Final is Austria's Daniel Mahacek. Finally, the Austrian gets what he wanted all season long. Great job by the 6:30, and on the lap number 12, he set the fastest lap of the race. And I'm just going to wait for it because I think we have another qualifier, and it looks to be Antti Ollikainen from Finland that I think has qualified for the 2018 Rotax Max Challenge Grand Finals in the DD2 Masters category. But well done to all our drivers this weekend. The finishing order: Daniel Mahacek wins in DD2 and takes a golden ticket to go to Brazil in 3 weeks, representing his country, but also himself. Piotr Wisnicki 2nd, Ronnie Gertler in 3rd, Jason Kurtzi in 4th. He's trying to get somebody to... He's just signalled to Daniel Mahacek saying, "What are you doing? I'm waiting to hand you the golden ticket." So Dave Ritson, our event organiser, looks to have 2 golden tickets in his hand, and he wants to get a... Right, here we go. And that is the 673 of Finland's Antti Ollikainen, who qualifies for the 2018 Rotax Max Challenge Grand Finals. Well done, Antti, for a great job and taking home to Finland a golden ticket. He heads to Brazil in 3 weeks' time, and hopefully we'll get a shot of Daniel Mahacek. So there we go. Great to see Dave Ritson. He's handing them to them personally, and that's going to happen in both the junior and the senior max finals a little bit later on. So Antti Ollikainen takes the DD2 Masters glory here. But when it was all said and done, Daniel Mahacek is your DD2 Golden Trophy champion for 2018. Antti Ollikainen takes a win for Finland, but also for himself in the 673 in DD2 Masters. Rounding out the order from Moransky, who finished in 10th, Lawrence Seyfried from Germany in 11th, William van der Kaj in 12th, Mark Lopfer in 13th, ahead of Michael Becker, Tommy Helfinger, Euripides Hatzistefanis, Luke Schippers, Tamsin Germain, Steve Bull, Timo Haug, Ilya Aloskins, Gilles Puellings, Carl Klebot resurged through the field to